was on 1,700 or 1,500 followers. Barely a week after, this woman has over 4,000 followers. In over a week, she's sold clothes worth over 700,000 and counting. She's like, Tomike, this has never happened in my business. And this was just with one single post. In the spirit of supporting small businesses, I've decided that I'm going to be influencing for 10 family members. For 5 people, they would get me to influence for them absolutely free of charge. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Okay, yes, this is certainly a different type of video that we're not used to on this channel. I just wanted to actually talk about brand influencing. I wanted to talk about this on my Instagram page, and I'm just like, okay, instead let me talk to my YouTube family members, because this might probably be a not too long video by God's grace. So people usually ask me questions about influencing for brands, and I just thought, okay, let me do a video to answer some of those questions. First things first, yes, I'm a brand influencer. I do digital marketing literally for several brands, ranging from hair, makeup, skincare, fashion, whatever it is, literally, even drugs. No, not drugs in that sense. Okay, so many people ask, how does it work? Okay, so most times I just say send me an email, and then I would go through it, put your page details, and then I'll go through your page and know if I can work with you or if I cannot. That's literally the first things first, and then I forward to you my rates card if we're definitely going to work. So you see my rates, and then you know that, oh, I can afford this, or let's do this together. I have different sections. There's the Insta story advert, where I put brands on my Insta story for the Insta story audience. That is very, very cheap compared to the page post. Definitely, there's the Insta story advert, there's the page post, there's the picture post, there's the video post. There are different posts like that. But then I wanted to address brands that usually reach out to influencers. Before you reach out to an influencer, I believe your brand should reach a certain level before you start trying to work with influencers. Now, many people might have worked with some influencers and they would say, oh, we did not see results. Yes, I know that is possible. I've not really had cases like that. Thanks to God, all glory to God. It's not like I'm a badass influencer like that. But the main thing is you need to check your brand before you now reach out to somebody to advertise or publicize for you. The issue might not even be the fact that people are not noticing your brand. It might be the fact that your brand is not looking good enough for people to want to patronize you. Like I always say, your Instagram page, your online page is your CV. People do not know you. That is the only thing. Like, for example, I've not met a lot of people, but they feel like they know me. Why? Because they see my Instagram page, they see my YouTube channel, and they just feel that, oh, I can relate with this person. This person is like my G, that kind of thing. So your page is your CV. It is what people know about you. It is how people perceive you. Ask yourself, why do you check out some people's pages and you are like, this person looks rich. This person is, this person, you don't know how much is in the person's account. But you don't feel like the person is. Why? Because it's a game of perception. It is how you perceive it. This person has packaged herself or himself so well that you just assume that this person is on this certain level in life. So it's the same thing with your business. You have to package it. Don't let it look like it's a struggling business. I'm not saying you should overdo. I'm not saying you should fake it necessarily, or I'm just saying you should package it. That's long and short of it. The other day I was telling somebody that if you went for an interview, or maybe you are the boss and someone comes for an interview, is wearing bathroom slippers, the slippers is very dusty, no good makeup, no nice hair, even if it's shuku, play the shuku and let the shuku be neat. If somebody comes to your office like that looking all dusty and dirty, you would tell your security to come, because you cannot feel safe. So it's the same thing with your business. Your business should look good. Someone reached out to me a few weeks back and said, oh, Tomike, I want you to publicize for me. It was a food brand actually, and it was a food company. And I checked the page and I said, no, I don't like your page. First of all, I've not even tasted your food, but I just do not like how your page is looking. I now sent some certain pages to, and I'm like, look at these pages and look at your page. It's obviously not on the same level. I'm not trying to bring you down, but I'm just trying to say, even you will go to those pages and would want to patronize them. Why? It's just because it looks good. You've not even tasted it, but it looks good. So even if your food is good, you still have to package it to make people believe that the food is as good as it looks. Because at that moment that they want to make a transfer to you, they are not tasting the food. They might not know anybody that has tasted it before, but they just want to trust that the food is good. So if it doesn't look good, they can't guarantee that it tastes good. So I told her, you have to work on your page. I said, you yourself, will you see your food on your page and patronize yourself? At times you need to ask yourself, will I as a customer come to my page and patronize myself? Would it entice me? Ask yourself. If the question is no, then you have much more work to do. Another thing I tell brands is that you need to look around. You need to see what other people are doing. I'm not saying you should copy or you should not have a niche. Have your own niche, but at the end of the day, look for how to get better, because nobody is the best. I am still working on myself. I'm still going through influencers that are better and better than me out of the country. I am looking at their pages and I'm looking, oh, what's working for them? What points can I note? What points can I put to use in my own influencing business? What are some of the things that can help me? I look around. I don't believe that I've hammered, because people say Tomike posted me, people patronize me, and I'm not going to sit down and sleep and say that I'm the baddest influencer ever living. No, it absolutely does not work like that. Before I can even work with any brand, the first thing I do is always check their page. If your page does not even look attractive to me, I will tell you, see, don't waste your money. Yes, I might influence for you and people will come and buy, but there's a certain level that if your page is at and I influence for you, it will take you like times 100. And there's a certain level that if your page is on that level and I influence for you, yes, 10 people might buy, 20 people might buy, but you can actually get better. I'm going to be talking about some of the brands that I've actually worked for that I really love. No, let me talk about small businesses, not the big brands that I've worked for. I've worked for a lot of big brands. They get these things right. They do it better when it comes to packaging their page and all of that, because I know that they have maybe digital agencies handling their pages. So yes. So talking about the small businesses that I've worked with, first of all is my girl, Gourmet Twist. Uche is just good. Like, Uche is just, she's just very detailed. Uche is a babe. She's a fine girl. She's a yummy mommy now, but I can see the Uche that I knew in Unilag manifesting in her page. Uche will come out, she will come to the lab, makeup on fleek, hair on fleek, outfit on fleek, she will slay. And I can see that that kind of person is transferring that energy into her business. Uche's handle is at Gourmet Twist, by the way. Chef Chuche, she makes like the best banana bread in Lagos. I'm sure you guys on the channel have seen it before. So Uche's page is, I will wake up in the morning, I don't feel like eating banana bread, but I just look at Uche's page and I am hungry. I just want to eat. That is the kind of energy that you need to put into your business. People need to see your business and they don't need a shoe, they don't need a bag, but you see, they want to buy the bag because it's just looking too good and it looks like they need it because you have enticed them. So your page has to be enticing enough. Another brand that I have worked with is 5K Fashion Store. This woman, she dey kill am. I'm so impressed. The time I influenced for her, this was like last week or 2 weeks ago. She was on 1,700 or 1,500 followers. Barely a week after, this woman has over 4,000 followers. Yes, she says, Tomike influenced for me and my followers have been flying. But I said to her, yes, I influenced for you, but you also did your part. It's a case of, you know, when they say God is helping you, don't try to help yourself or don't try to drag it with God. I'm not God. When I'm helping you, you help yourself, or else my help cannot help you. I don't know if you understand. I am not God that will help you and you go and sleep. I would help you and you have to put in your own effort. And I keep telling her every day that she sends me testimonies in over a week. In a week, I guess it's just a week. She's sold clothes worth over 700,000 and counting. She's like, Tomike, this has never happened in my business. And this was just with one single post. I wore the dress was beautiful, and they went to her page and it looked enticing. And the price itself was very affordable. So that, what's this one? So that obviously spoke for her. Like, the fact that the price is very affordable, that's another selling point for her. Not everybody can sell their clothes at 5,000 naira, but she has probably balanced her sheets and known that this is going to work for me. So looking at a 5,000 naira dress and it is looking pain, obviously it is a selling point on its own. When I influenced for her, people started buying, thankfully, but I kept telling her, See, you are working. I wake up every day and I see her post. She is not stopping. She is posting back to back. Even if you don't need a dress at this point in time, you are gonna buy a dress because her dresses look good. I remember when I wanted to influence for her, she was telling me that, oh, Tomike, people are not really shopping now. Maybe we should wait till after quarantine and stuff. Like, I say, sis, people are gonna shop. Like, it's not a I don't know. I thank God for his grace, so I'm not saying it's by my power, but don't let quarantine stop you from putting your market out there. People are selling. This same thing was the case of Scent by Belisa. The day I made the video about the scented oil, the perfume oils, I called her and she's like, Tomike, see me, I'm on a break. She had not posted in weeks. And I'm like, I want to do your advert today. I said, Tomike, let's just wait till after isolation. It's not perfume that people are thinking of anymore. I said, sis, whose economy are you operating with? Economy of Nigeria, economy of coronavirus, or economy of God? We are operating with the economy of God. So the things happening on the surface of the earth does not determine what is going to happen in our life, because we are working with our Papa up in heaven. And I told her, I said, sis, people are going to buy. Don't think that people are not going to. I tried and spoke to convince her. And reluctantly, she said, okay, no problem. And I made that video. This was one brand that I actually prayed for. I always try to pray for brands before I make their posts. Like, God, this video, even me, it not influence me, but let people see this video and be interested in this brand, open doors for this brand. Like, we even spoke over the phone. I prayed for her and I'm like, don't worry, God is going to do it, blah blah blah. The second I made that post, people started patronizing her. Like, in 2 days, I got a report that she had sold over 300,000 worth of goods. The perfume oil that I specifically wrote in the caption, and I'm like, you guys, when you go and buy, ask for Gucci Bloom. Gucci Bloom was sold out in 24 hours. Like, family members bought it. See, I don't know about your family, but you see, the family that I'm operating with, don't even just call our name anyhow, because my family members are bad, especially the international branch of this family. I don't understand. Like, the international branch, they are not smiling. No, they are not smiling at all. Like, these guys are the best. I'm not an influencer without my family members. Like, if I influence, maybe my husband will buy, my brother will buy, my father will buy, my brother will buy, Ada will buy, TMT will buy, and that's it. But you see, my family members, they are a special breed, and I thank God every single day for them. So I think I have diverted. I cannot think of my family members and not just want to talk about, like, they are the best. Okay, I've diverted again. So where was I? Okay, so I was talking about Scent by Belisa and our testimony. The way I publicized it, God's grace on it, because I was like, like, just one drop. And that's the funny thing, that's how it works. When I'm going out every day, I just spray it here, do and we move. So people are probably moved that what kind of oil can be that good and stuff like that. And her brand also speaks for itself. She has like really good perfume oils that will keep you coming back. This is not the first time that I've worked with her. So when an influencer is working for you, I think while I was saying this, I was listing some brands that I've influenced for. Yes, there is one more brand, Vicky James. Vicky, they so fire. Vicky's designs. When Vicky rocks her designs, whoa, you will believe that you have the same body as Vicky, and you just wanna wear the clothes and pose the way Vicky poses, because she will just make you fall in love with the outfit. Aside that, Vicky is very creative. She's very, very, very creative. Like, her beaded work is flawless. It is perfect, and then she will show you the process. So Vicky James is someone that, even if I don't influence for Vicky is gonna sell, because our brand is speaking for itself. So before you even use an influencer, let your brand speak for itself. In this isolation, Vicky no rest too. Everybody they rest. My sister no rest. Omoibo, she is sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing. I don't turn up the song. I'm just trying to say that, like, Vicky is not slowing down. So when people work for you, you need to work for yourself. It will even make their head to swell to want to push you, because people like good things. People want to associate with a successful brand. If people buy your clothes, and your brand alone is speaking. Someone like Vicky James now, if you buy Vicky's clothes, you will want to post the picture and tag Vicky because the brand is doing so well on its own, and you want to associate with something that is doing well. Vicky's designs speak for itself. She is very creative. Like, she makes her own designs and she owns it, and it is working for her. How many minutes has this video entered now? I have no clue. I did not intend to talk this long. I just wanted to give you like the major points. So ensure that your page is looking pink. Ensure that it will entice customers. It's not that an influencer will post for you. It doesn't even have to be me. It's not that an influencer will post for you and you will go and sleep and say that she has posted. You will repost. You will make your own noise too. Let noise A meet noise B and cause a collision. They cannot just be making noise on their own page and you are like this on your page. When the energy comes and you are not ready to take it, just like the case of, was it the 7 virgins? They did not have oil in their lamp. You have to have oil in your lamp that will bring the customers that are coming, because an influencer literally directs traffic to your page. Your page has to be ready to receive that traffic. People have to be enticed enough to not just come and check you out, but also patronize you. And also, people keep asking me, am I influencing for any, like, I've gotten by now that email and DM for don't reach 40 for skincare brands. I'm not ready to influence for a skincare brand. Maybe if I find one along the way, even before the end of the year, and I try it and I see that it works, definitely I will tell my family members. See, my family members, the way I cherish them, you can't understand. Like, they're my, oh goodness, they're one of my biggest blessings ever. So I don't take them for granted, and I don't joke with my family members. If you like, bring me millions of dollars. If I've not tried your product and seen that it works, I'm sorry, but I cannot tell my family members about. I cannot let them waste their money. So I value my audience so well. I value them so much that I would not, because of money, compromise on my standards. So that is why I'm not working for skincare brands, or I'm not influencing skincare brands at the moment, because I have to try it. I have to see that it's truly working. I can't just come and say, this thing, it's making me shine. It's making me, and my family member will buy it and they will not shine. My family members will shine in Jesus' name. Amen. So that's it for skincare brands. And also weight loss brands. Yes, I've been getting several emails and DMs about weight loss brands, but right now I ain't ready. I'm not ready to I'm not ready. Let me use it first. When I use it and it work, I tell my family members about it. What was the last thing I wanted to? Yes, you see, all those people that used to come and meet me and say, Tomike, we have a gift for you. Sorry, 1 second. Am I looking pink? Okay, yes. So you see all those people that just come and meet me and say, Tomike, I like to gift you this, I like to gift you that. In my own understanding, a gift should not come with conditions. You will tell me you want to give me a gift, and then next thing I'm seeing, you have not posted. You have not posted what? Now, when you send me a message and say you want to give me a gift, I ask you, do you mean influencing? Because you need to understand that influencing is what puts food on my table. It's what gives me money to do things that I want to do. Yes, it is a job for me. It might not look like a job to you, because it's just like, she wish you would just post. No, it's a job. To sit there and write caption from morning to night, it's a job. So understand that this is Tomike's job. So don't message me and tell me that you want to give me a gift, and then you use the approach of it's a gift so that I will not charge you, and then you not expect that I post it. In my way I come from, gifts do not come with conditions. They don't put terms and conditions on gifts. They don't say, I'm giving you this shoe so that you can wear it on Christmas Day and make sure that you tag me. When they give gifts, they say goodbye and they don't look back. So if you're planning on giving me a gift and you're expecting that you give me the gift, it's not that I post some gifts that people actually give me. I just follow my spirit. If I feel like posting it, I post it. But I don't want you to come and give me a gift and putting me under pressure to post because you want to pass the back door and not pay for influencing. Influencing is what I do for a living. So if you come to me, expect to pay. Yes, maybe if you're a family member and a true family member that I know, I can, what's this one time I can decide to give you a discount, but don't send me stuff because you want me to post them. I feel like that is very, very wrong. It's just like me taking your business for granted. Don't send me clothes and tell me that you want to give me a gift or you like me or this, and then you expect that I influence for you automatically. It doesn't work that way. I charge for influencing. I influence for a living. So I collect my money and I collect it completely. So with these few points of mine, I do hope that I've been able to confuse you. I'm so sorry. I feel like there's one point that I'm missing out. Another thing I wanted to talk about. Yes, I'm actually going to do a giveaway. So I just thought, in the spirit of supporting 10 businesses, 10 small businesses, in spirit of supporting small businesses, I've decided that I'm going to be influencing for 10 family members. So here is how it's going to work. For 5 people, they would get me to influence for them absolutely free of charge. Now, to qualify for that 5 section, all you have to do is tell me which brands you've patronized, which brands that have influenced you to patronize, which brand that have advertised that you've actually patronized before. Make sure you have your receipts to show me as proof. I'll be selecting randomly in the comment section. You can decide to comment here on YouTube. You can decide to comment on Instagram, because I'll be posting a clip of this on Instagram. I'll be going through both comment sections and trying to pick a winner, obviously. And the remaining 5, I do hope you understood that. I'm so sorry. I mean, 5 people would know this. 5 people would get to. I'm not eating today. It's affecting me. As I was saying, yeah, for 5 people, it's going to be free of charge. Just tell me the brands that you've patronized. So that's my way of saying thank you for patronizing the brands that I've worked with. And also for the remaining 5, I'll be influencing for them at a discount, 50% off my regular price. I could send you my rate card and you can pick any package that you want there. I think I might have to even increase this. But let's see how it goes. I really want to do for so many businesses, but I don't want something that will be so overwhelming. So for 5 businesses, I would influence at half the price. It could be an Insta story advert, it could be a page advert, it could be a video, it could be a product photography advert. So whatever section that you want, whatever rate is okay with you, I would give you at 50% off the price. But you also have to be a family member. This is for my family members only. So 5 people get it free of charge and 5 people get it at half the price. So first things first, obviously your page has to have the requirement. Why do my spirit is telling me that this thing is recording? It's not recording. I'm coming. Okay. Thank God it's recording. I don't know why my mind was like, hey, what if I've been talking for over 10 minutes and I realize it's not recording? So anyway, your page has to have the requirements that I said. Like, your page has to be looking pretty. Your products have to look enticing enough. People have to see your brand and want to patronize your brand. So yes, you have to ensure that you have this requirement. And then I'm going to also get your product and confirm that it's something I can market, it's something that is good for my family members. Then we move ahead to the next stage of me selecting the final 10, and then I influence for 10 of my family members. I don't know, my spirit is telling me that I might increase the number later, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes. So all you have to do is drop a comment with your handle, the handle of your page, and tell me why you want me to influence for you. Also drop a comment on Instagram, anyone you want. You could pick YouTube, you could pick Instagram. I'll be scrolling through both applications and be checking family members there and to know which brands I would finally work with. So I do hope that I've been able to answer a few of your questions. I don't know why my mind is telling me that I've not answered everything, but I just really wanted to let you know that influencing is a thing, especially in this day and age that everything is online. Not even this day and age alone, this season that we are in, this COVID-19 season, like businesses are switching to online. Some stores did not have online pages that they were working on before they asked everybody to close, and we had the lockdown and people decided to take this thing seriously. These things are business. Like, brands pay millions for these things, so you have to also understand that this is a niche. You might not have a physical store and you would also be selling out. So that's it, literally. That's it. Did I mention all the brands I wanted to mention? Yeah, I also like Mace Chills. I like Firewood Rice Nigeria. These are brands that speak for themselves. Like, the quality of their products makes my head swell that even I myself, I patronize them at times. So you have to ensure that your brand is looking good enough to entice the right kind of audience. If you ask yourself, what is my target audience? Which audience am I trying to attract? Is it the upper class? Is it the middle class? Is it the lower class? Then you have to know how your page looks. Your page cannot be looking like a lower class and you're trying to attract a upper class audience. Your page cannot be looking like a upper class page and you expect that you have people from the grassroots patronizing you. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain, but at this juncture, I believe that I've said enough. This was totally unplanned, by the way. I don't know, it just occurred to me that I'm like, oh, let me do something for my family members' businesses, since we're in a season of online influencing, season of online ads and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is so unlike my channel. It's not what I usually upload. I was actually planning to upload another video, but I guess this is it. Thank you so much guys for all the love. And by the way, let me use this opportunity to say thank you to all my family members for patronizing brands that I put out there. It means a whole lot to me. Like the fact that I put out brands and you guys go all the way, you go the extra mile just to support me. Like you even send them messages like, oh, this is Tomike's family member. I remember the other day that I advertised food markets that I patronized. I posted it on my page. Like instantly, in less than 48 hours, they got over 20 orders, and it was just beautiful. Like family members out of the country. I saw messages like, oh, hi, this is Fumi from Canada. I'm one of Tomike's international family members. If you know, she said, I'm sure that you know she has us plenty here. Like it just really made me so happy. Another one said, oh, this is Tomike's family member. If you know, you know. Like it makes me feel so special. You guys mean, oh no. You guys mean a whole lot to me. God bless you. I thank God for you every single day. Like you make my work so easy, and I appreciate you, and I would never take you guys for granted. So I love you guys so much. And let's do this. Let's do the influencing for the brands. I do hope that it would at least help your brand one way or the other. So thank you guys for watching. I did not mean for this video to end on an emotional note, but unfortunately, family member, just thinking about you alone makes me so emotional. So goodbye.
Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me